Hello, good morning. Hi, my name is Aisha, and I will be teaching you about introduction to computers and also a little bit of Microsoft Word. So this course is for beginners who have either very minimum or no background to computers at all. No experience is necessary. I will be teaching you from the beginning. So don't be scared, don't be nervous. We'll get through this together. I'm going to be, let me share my screen with you. And we can get started. Okay, so introduction to computers and how do computers work. So basically, a computer is a machine that is composed of hardware and software components. A computer receives data through an input unit based on instruction. It is given, and after it processes the data, it sends it back through an output device. And how does this come together to make the computer work? Well, we have a system unit, which is also called central processing unit. So it has some hardware in it, and we have other devices called peripherals, such as the screen or the monitor, the speakers, microphone, a mouse, keyboard, and speakers. Um, the central processing unit, also called the system unit, has hardwares in it. It has power supply, it has a chip, a fan, video card, modem, sound card, CD or DVD drive, a hard drive, which holds any information that you store on it, a motherboard, power cord, ribbon, extra case. So we don't need to know everything that's in it for this course. So I'm not going to go in details how these things work, but all I want you to remember is that it has to be plugged in. It has a power cord. You have to plug it in an outlet. It has a video card for the videos, a sound card, a hard drive to store information, and CD drive where you can put in your CD and play it. The older computer used to also have a floppy disk drive. The newer ones do not. They don't use floppy drives anymore. We have USB drive, the little USB flash drive which you can store data on. Um, the computer system itself is composed of everything, all the peripherals. So all these things together make computer a system. So there's a central processing or system unit, and there's the output device, which is a printer, the output device, which is a monitor. Keyboard is an input device because you use it to input information in the computer. And then the mouse is also input device because you're using it to put information in the computer. Speakers are output device because whatever you tell the computer to do or whatever you ask it to play for you, it's going to play on the speakers. Next, a laptop is also a mini computer. The only difference is you can pick up the laptop and walk around. It has a battery in it which needs to be charged, but it does not need to be plugged in all the time for you to use it. It has an integrated sound port and circuitry inside it. It has a central processor inside it and a hard disk or hard drive in it. Also a heat sink and fan to cool it down, and a memory card. The computer or the central processor unit, the one that has a monitor with it, the one it's also called desktop, it just sits on your computer all the time. It also has a memory card, a heat sink and a fan, a processor, a sound card, a video card, and power supply. And it does not move around unless you need to move it and you let it sit there. But its purpose is to be a desktop, so it sits on the desktop and you use it plugged in with electricity. Now, a hard drive, so central processing unit or the CPU, or also called as the system unit, consists of hard drive. It has hardware in it, um, which consists of operating system. So there's operating system. So think of it as a layer. There's a hard drive, and then the operating system sits on top of the hard drive, and then there are different applications that sits on top of operating system. These applications could be Microsoft Office, Microsoft Word, Access, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. And then you use the keyboard to input information and do what you want to do with it and see it on the monitor or print it on the printer. Now, why learn computer? There are many reasons for us to learn computer in today's day and age. Computers are fun. They're used for fun. For example, kids are playing games. They're on tablets, laptops, iPods, iPads, Xbox, um, social media, you name it. And then for work, almost every work, every field is using computers, especially with this COVID. Right now, the whole world has gone virtual. Everyone is most people are doing work from home, and almost any field, you name it, computers, accounting, medical field, art, almost everybody's using computers to work in their field. So, especially now that even the kids are doing remote learning, the kids also need to learn to use it. So this course is actually very basic. We're just learning about introduction to computers and how computers work, what they might look like, what's the inside that looks like. In the next session, we will be learning to use Microsoft Word. We'll be creating a document. We'll learn to open and close a file. A little bit basic about Microsoft Word. And then in the first following sessions, we'll actually go on to formatting the document and maybe creating letters and importing and exporting some pictures or images in it as well. Hope you had fun and you enjoyed learning with us in this. Um, Hope you enjoyed and you learned something. We are looking forward to, let me just close this. And we are looking forward to next session. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us or send me any message. We can definitely answer those questions in the next session as well. Again, my name is Aisha. It was a pleasure. Uh, it was a pleasure working with you today, and hope to see you next session. Thank you.